Hey, this is Julie. I'm with Leatherman Tool Group and Lead Lenser Lights USA. We've got a few different tools that we're bringing into the market for 2013. The first is an upgrade. The Serge is a really popular 4.5-inch platform tool that we've got, really beefy for tradesmen. What we've decided to do is add the replaceable wire cutters here to the head and just beef out the head a little bit more. So for those of you that are familiar with the Super Tool 300, we've basically taken those jaws and put them into the Serge. A couple other updates that we've made are to the outside of the tool. The blade exchanger here, which used to only accept our own blades and saws, is now going to be able to accept, just like this, a standard, say, Makita or some other thinner metal file saw in there. Really easy to take in and out. The same deployment with that locking liner mechanism there. One other tiny little upgrade that we made to it was we took out the screwdriver, the bit driver screwdriver that used to be there. It kept breaking on people because they were using it as a pry bar, and we've just put the small fixed screwdriver in there. So that is the Serge. It will be out right around August time frame with all of those great updates to it. The second thing that we've got coming out, and this is truly brand new, this will be out right around the June time frame, are 3 new pocket tools. We've got the rail, the pump, and the cam. And just like their names suggest, the rail is for more of an AR platform, the pump is for a shotgun, and the cam is for a bow. On the rail, you've got yourself a nice front sight adjustment tool, a 3/8-inch wrench, and an oxygen tank adjustment tool there. You see you've got a punch that comes with it, as well as 2 long bits for adjusting optics and rail items. And then you've got the driver holes for all of those things, as well as a hex driver right there. So you can put that screwdriver, that punch in there, grab onto the tool, and really get some good purchase on driving that screw. This bar right here, when I grip to drive the screw, helps to actually hold that bit in even more securely. This tool has a carabiner, so you can really get a good clip onto your belt and just carry it with you as you go. The pump has a lot of the same features, but it's got a strap cutter here. I want to point out that this oxygen wrench will not be on that strap cutter. This is a prototype. You've got some regular wrenches right there, and then a choke tube adjustment tool here, as well as those driver holes. The cam for archery has got a wrench here for your broadhead wrench, and then it's got a strap cutter as well. Same story here. We won't be using that oxygen tank adjustment tool in the strap cutter. And this is a placeholder. It looks quite a bit like this guy over here, a punch, but it will actually be a sharpening rod. So you'll be able to use that to make some adjustments. And it too has a carabiner for clipping onto your belt. Finally, we have a very specialized product for first responders, military medics. This is the Raptor medical shear, and it's a folding medical shear. And you can just depress this triangle here on this side or this triangle here on this side, and the shear handles will fold down onto themselves and make it much more compact to carry. You can carry it in the polycarbonate holster either folded down, or you can open it up and you can put it in fully deployed, whichever you prefer. We worked with a lot of professionals in the field to make sure that we loaded this with enough stuff, but not too much stuff. So when you're in a really high tense situation, you're not fumbling around looking for what you need. Obviously, the primary tool here are the shears, which can be sharpened, taken apart and sharpened. But then you've got a couple extras, such as, let me fold this down here. The strap cutter, which can be opened with one hand. That's a locking liner that's used to lock it in place for safety. That oxygen tank wrench there. And then you've got a carbide tip glass breaker on that end. Obviously not for military grade glass, but most glass breaking is going to be on a civilian, in civilian glass. You got a lanyard ring here and nice Zytel handle, so you can still get a good grip if you've got sweat or blood on your hands. And finally, On the back side, there's a ring cutter, a really important piece of equipment there for first responders. So that's the Raptor. This is going to be out more around the summer time frame. And that's what's new from Leatherman, and it should be mentioning that everything comes with a 25-year no questions asked warranty, as all of our products do.